Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Things already rolling. Good take, and it's Martinez! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Martinez. Well, this is a terrific... Shapes to shoot! Goal! Inter! The first significant strike. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is, and Keane! And a neat finish! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Oh, that's fabulous. There they go, hunting in packs. The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Too close for comfort. El Ainawi. Inter Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Played out to the left flank. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. He's through here. This looks promising. Pellegrini! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Ashlani. Can he get on the end of this? And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Kone! And another try! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Salah Adin looking to play him in. Cross needs to be good.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Now there's a fine ball. They're urging him to go for a shot! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now. Well read, and the danger is averted. 15 minutes till half-time. Just about within shooting range. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Takes aim, and there's the header! In he goes again. And there's a goal. And they are right back within touch. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So could they be onto something here? And the shot! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Cristante kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Dybala, chance for a shot! Beautiful from Dybala! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true fit. Oh, he's having a go! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And they've got rid. Barella, Martinez, and Pavard. Nice interception, well timed. Ndika gets it away, and it's Kode. Martinez, now it's Keane. Baldanzi, Martinez. And it's half-time. Inter Milan are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, few would have predicted a scoreline like this. After all of that, we are still level at the break somehow. So once again, we're underway. Ndika, and it's with the keeper. Svila. And Mancini. And it's Kode. Salah Eddin picks it up out wide. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. So, third corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. There will be a throw-in. Nawi. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Martinez. He's beaten the last man. Oh, just the keeper now. Deftly away. Well timed, excellent interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Baldanzi. Baldanzi running with intent. Now it's Keane. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now this could be a chance. He's on it, can he get away? And he's there to retrieve it. Salah Adin. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Baldanzi does really well to win the ball there. Pellegrini is onto this. And the finish! And it's come back out to him. And that's a good finish. And the comeback is complete. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Inter may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Pellegrini. Cristante. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ndika gets a foot in here. It's played through for him. Dybala. And Dybala! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Ashlani. He's a shot. Shot, surely! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. DiMarco plays it all the way forward. Baldanzi. Looking for the run. And he cuts out the supply. Nawi. And that is a little undercooked. Keane. Keane! Of course! Oh boy, this fella is flying. You just anticipate that he will do this week after week after week. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Roma really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 95. Numero 33.
So we have movement on both benches.
Numero 20.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And he whips it in. Baldanzi getting this one clear. Oh, good ball. That's put paid to the danger. Ainawi.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Thuram receives it in a wide position. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Thuram receives it in a good position here. FullHD. Just 5 minutes remaining now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. FullHD. Spread it left. Now it's Pellegrini. And he's forced to go back. He's got away. Mancini does well not to be outdone there. Kone does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Akanji makes the interception. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, played right into his path. Picked up, can he finish? Oh, it's close, but there is time for no more. Inter Milan came so close to executing a perfect smash and grab, but it just was not to be. So, that was the second half.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner, and extra time is next.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7 viene sostituito con il numero 61.
Into extra time we go. Inter Milan displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's El Ainawi. Space for him to turn and look. Dybala. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Keane, and that could set him on his way. Another one of football's and how moments.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Now it's Thuram. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. That was mighty close. Kone. He's had it taken off him. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Baldanzi, and a chance! And no! He had to, and yet he could not. Point-blank header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's made its way to him. He's had a shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Inter Milan have their lead. So what can they make of this? Cristante. And it is half-time in extra time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So this is it, one goal in it, and we're down to the last 15 minutes. Everyone on their last legs. Can there be one final twist?
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 21, numero 8, numero 17.
And we're off for the final time. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout.
Il numero 22.
Baldanzi tries to pass it through, and it's Frattesi. He is through here. Soulé. He's in a great position here. Oh, easy pickings there. He's gone for goal. Manini. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter.
And he's going direct. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Frattesi charging forward, the ball at his feet. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Inter Milan, moments now away from seeing this one out. Oh, he's been caught napping. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Crosses it, he's rising! It's a loose ball. DiMarco clears it away. Tries to play it through. Can he get it through? And that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Signore e signori, unitevi a me nell'augurare al nostro ragazzo un buon compleanno. Signore e signori, benvenuti
A
all'incontro
moment to
di
savour
oggi
for
tra
all of us.
Inter
Lined up
e
on the
Inter.
start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're underway.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Well, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as...
And it's been given away. And he's managed to get free. They get a throw in. DiMarco, and here's Rafael Leao. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Thinks about the shot. Deftly away. Knocks it into space. That is a brilliant interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Baresi gets a foot in here. That's a little off target. Baldanzi bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get on the end of this? And it's made its way to him. Massaro! Oh, the ball's run loose here. DiMarco hangs one in, getting up there! Nearly, but not quite. Ashlani. Oh, strongly challenged there. Rafael Leao. Retegi. A header! Goal! Inter! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Modric does really well to win the ball there. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ashlani. And it's Barella.
Inter really do like to play the long ball.
And how does that work for them?
Well, you don't want the ball just coming back at you, Peter. You need somebody in there who'll make it stick.
That's really well cleared. Now it's Keane. DiMarco. And that is not getting there. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's delightful. He's got away. Rafael Leao. Now it's DiMarco. Aimed at the far side.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
This ended up in no man's land. And it's DiMarco. Rafael Leao. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. Great challenge, time to perfection. It's their second corner of the game. And he's managed to get rid. And this is Ribery. DiMarco puts them all in. Provedel claims it without any fuss. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Keane. Martinez! Martinez! Caught offside that time. Zielinski. Aslani kept his eye on it, and he's there. DiMarco.
Inter truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Modric. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now, can they get him away? Baresi deals with that comfortably. And it's Barella. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And he's running through. Baresi. Zielinski did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Retegui,
recupero.
who does have an assist to his name. Çalhanoğlu.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's the end of the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Inter Milan unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we get things going again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Retegui. Modric. This is a promising build-up. That's a decent clearance. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bastoni. And it's DiMarco. Pass somewhat off target. Baldanzi.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Ribery. It's a pretty loose pass. Pavard gets it away. That's a throw. Nicely weighted ball. Decent chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
He's had it taken off him. Zielinski. Massaro. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Numero 7. Il numero 20. Giroud.
Inter Milan, still this single goal behind. Time and again they are repelled.
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Keane, and it's Baldanzi. Oh, this is a great position.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Retegi. That's going wide left.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Pavard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Costa Curta. Not the most accurate pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ribery. Nicked it back promptly. Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
He's picked his way through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Numero 11. Modric. Lasciano il campo per il numero 23. Il numero 9.
That's a cute ball. Oh, super find. Provedel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Çalhanoğlu. Ribery. Giroud. To Pellegrini. That has not gone well. Pavard. Here's a man in form. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now this could be a chance. He's found a way through. It's Giroud! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, what has happened here? Flings in across... Oh, great leap! And yes, it's there! been looking for. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Çalhanoğlu. Keane. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice looking ball. And he's quick to snatch it back. That pass isn't the best. Pavard. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Costa Curta. And that will be it. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. So what do you take away from it all, Tim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was...
Barcelona can seal the deal here and now. A win guarantees promotion, and their loyal following will settle for nothing less. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So straight into the action. Barcelona need all the support they can get. That could spell trouble. He's picked his way through. Not the most convincing of passes. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Fernandes. Good ball, good take. Now it's Messi. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. And it's Fernandes. Fernandes! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
James. Now it's Fernandes. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Fernandes. He's going for goal! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Quarter of an hour played. Oh, that's delightful. Rafinha. Now it's Keane. He's beaten the last man. And Keane! Goal! Barcelona! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Donnarumma sends that a long way. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi. Democratic Republic of Congo are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Rafinha! Rafinha! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi. Fernandes. And here's Rafinha. And that's a dangerous ball. Good take, and is he in? And he can thump it away. And they're quick to get it back. Rafinha. Fernandez. And here's Messi. Ah, lovely feet. And Messi! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
But pour l'équipe du FC
Calm,
Barcelone.
composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Serginho. Now that looks a decent ball. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the 2 sides is the happier. And here's Messi. There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first.
Le numéro 7.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Wriggles his way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi! And that's in. They are purring, truly purring.
But pour
A
l'équipe
truly
du FC
wonderful
Barcelone.
strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Showing great feet there. Now that's well seen too. Looking for a runner. Done delicately. And Messi!
Il y aura
Oh,
2
it's
minutes
come
de
off
temps
the
additionnel.
upright. Fernandez. It's Van Dijk. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quick into pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest. Second period is on the way. And it's made its way to him. Rafinha! And that's a good finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Keane. He has found the way through. Alexander-Arnold. Ferran Torres. That's a decent clearance.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And this is Messi. Shot, surely! Goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that's fabulous. Messi being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
James and Rafinha threads one in, picked out brilliantly. Oh, what a mistake! Shot a goal, and it's in. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Driving on and making good progress. And he welcomes it in. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Has to go back here. Real chance! Oh, it rattles the bar. It's their second corner of the game. Messi goes short. Camavinga takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Serginho. Front-footed pressing going on here. And this is Messi. Oh, shooting chance! No, that's just wide.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Serginho. He is through here. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Messi. Driving through the middle. Big chance! And it's in! And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Changement. Le numéro 8. À sa place.
Democratic Republic of Congo can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Aimed beyond the defence. And Messi! Messi! From another planet! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Messi.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Changement. Le numéro 18. Pour le remplacer.
Democratic Republic of Congo making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Rice. That's very neat. Rice! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
The message is clear, none shall pass. De Jong. Oh, he's having a go! Rice. Rice pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now, who's going to be first to this? And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's a good ball out wide. And he skips past his man. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A win, a triumph. A time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest tests they have faced as a team. Promotion. And you have to give full credit for the way everyone responded to this. They knew how big this was, how much it meant to the team, and went and got it in the best way possible. Now comes the difficult task in planning ahead.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Chers spectateurs, nous vous demanderons de bien vouloir rester assis pendant le match. Merci de votre compréhension.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in... And Messi! Goal! Barcelona! And that's got him off to a flyer!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already. De Jong. And here's Keane. Messi. And he's intervened well there. Robertson. Jimenez. Threads one in. Keane in acres of space out wide. And he's in on goal. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Donnarumma clearly engaging in mind games here. No, he's missed it!
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Now it's Fagioli. Rice kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Son Heung-min. He's found a way through. He's found a way past. Fernandez is there to clear. And he's managed to gift it back. There will be a throw-in. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Camavinga. And it's Van Dijk. First quarter of an hour gone. Rafinha. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he is dashing away. Messi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with...
That could spell trouble. Now he's running... Messi!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
That's a good ball. Chance! And that's a good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Son Heung-min couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
He's having a hit! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Valverde. Son Heung-min. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Great vision. Rafinha. Shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Rafinha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Wriggles his way through. Pass somewhat off target. Jimenez. Oyarzabal makes a dash for it. And this is Messi. Always goal side.
Oh, really well played.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's shifting through the gears here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Valverde. Valverde getting forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a searching pass. And he's let fly. And it's Son Heung-min. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rafinha tries one from range. Oh, belter! About as smooth as it gets. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. So we're off again. Akanji. For Valverde. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Oyarzabal. And he is deftly away. Oyarzabal was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him. He's one-on-one, surely! It's fallen loose again! And that's off target. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's bustling through here. Akanji. Manchester United can breathe again. Just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were out.
Shot. Decent chance! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. An exchange of stares, and here we go. And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Manchester United may be down, but not out just yet. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Fagioli. Well, that looks a decent ball. Great ball, and he's in here, and a chance! Relentless, just relentless! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So now the difference is 3. Looking for the run. De Jong is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Keane. Oh, he's burst through! Keane with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength.
There's the shot! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Might want to be careful there.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's going for goal! Oh, that is outstanding! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5, el dorsal 24, el dorsal 13.
And he skips past his man.
Serán sustituidos.
There's one of the players of the week. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game.
El dorsal 2.
And this is Messi. And he's got the beating of his man. Goes for a shot! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the up.
And the shot! And he's stuck it away! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bensebaini, Ødegaard, James. That has not gone well. Oyarzabal. Oh, that is a nice touch.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And that has been cleared. Rice. Nicely shaped ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
And there's the shot! And that's wide. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Fagioli. This looks promising. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now this could be a chance. A lot of space ahead of him. Shoots! He's put his foot right through that one. That's rather hopeful.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Bensebaini. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Oh, perfectly measured that. He is through here. And the finish! Keeper always had the measure of that.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try from distance. Pulled out the best in the keeper. De Jong has found the net here, of course. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Messi! Son Heung-min. It's a good run down the right. We always look the favourite there. And we're done. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Messi gleefully reminding us of what a superb...